Today we're going to be decorating 7 of the page bases that I already made. Adding junk and Dear Julie Julie digitals. Let's get to it. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I did a little bit of cutting. So this is calendar pieces. This is a couple of calendar pieces and some pieces from the book, because now it's time to go through and decorate my pages. So the first one I'm going to do is, this is a flip for me to do my flip flop. So I'm going to come over to my scrap box and see if I have something I can use from the scrap box to make my flip flop. Okay, so this will fit. This will fit. I think we're going to go with this right here. I'm going to go ahead and tear that, put that back in the scrap box. And so I'm adding some note paper here. Okay. And so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I've marked it. I'm going to come up just a little bit from where I marked it. Okay. Is that whole page going to fit? No. I'm going to do a staggered flip-flop. Okay, so the back page will be a little bit behind, and that's just because, you know, that'll give me a little more writing space here. Okay, so there, my page is ready. I'm going to make this a true flip-flop. So that means it's going to be attached to the inside of that flap. So what I've done is I've folded over, and now I'm going to fold it back. Okay, and then I'm going to put glue on that edge. Glue on that edge. Glue on that edge. Glue didn't want to come out. Okay, glue on that edge. The little things like putting the top back on. Okay, and I'm going to put that right there. That's going to become a true flip-flop, and what that means is when I open the flap, that piece will come and the whole thing will flip over. Okay, I need to add 3 things from my junk list and a Dear Julie Julie digital to this page. Okay, so one of the things I have not used yet is my box. So I have this Gymboree box. I did start to take it apart and went, oh, I should at least show you how I'm taking apart the box. So I have this piece. It's nice and thick. This actually probably could be a journal in itself. So here I have pieces that are stuck in. I want this piece right here. Okay, I want that piece for my flap. Okay, now technically this could, see, it's got this. This could be a cover for a journal. Like a traveler's notebook size. Okay, so that gives me a piece. I can go ahead and continue to take this apart. We have these fun pieces that I might add also. But I really thought that the polka dot would be fun because it kind of looks like snowballs. And I still have another side that could be turned into, okay, let's see. I'm going to put one of these little pockets on here. I think we can get away with this size. I'm going to go ahead and cut it all the way down because I can use it for other things. This box has been around my craft room for a while. There's been a couple times that I thought I was going to get to use it, pulled it out, and didn't get to use it. But here we are. I have a box, okay? I'm going to get to I'm going to get to mark off box on my journal. I am very excited. So this could be a tuck, okay? Like if you've ever seen any of my videos where I use a gift bag, you know what? I think it might be kind of fun to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to go cut around. So this will be my Dear Julie Julie digital that I need to use on, I have to use a digital, Dear Julie Julie digital on each of the pages. So this page, we made a bunch of bases already. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back and I am decorating them. I may not keep this part. So do you guys like the eclectic ephemera parts of the kits? Okay, now we could go ahead and fold this over, and that would give us a pocket on each side. Kind of like that idea. Okay. And it's something different. Okay. I did something similar to that with the VIP. So everyone that finished their challenge, okay, another thing I could do is I could go ahead and cut along here and make that an opening on that side. Okay, we'll save that. Okay, so this is going to go on this side. Okay, we've got them sledding over here and then her, that's why I chose it. Okay, let's make sure that we've got... Okay, put this on. Okay. I'm stuck. That was funny. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put glue along here. But first, oops, I probably should have waited. grab my metal ruler. Okay. Go up a little. Okay, open. Come down a little bit. We're making a little slot. Okay, and then we go down, and pull that piece out. Okay, so this is going to go on my journal like this. I want it to go a little bit over that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this. And I get to mark off box. Oh, by the way, I did use a bag in the fabric flip. Okay, so let's see. If I go all the way over, like that. Okay, so that brings that over and it's going to hold it. Okay, then we're going to bring this over. Okay, and the way this works is we put glue on the top piece and around the bottom. Okay, so all around the top piece. This is all covered, and then this goes down. Okay, and that's going to give us, I can use one of these. Okay, that'll go, something like that will go right in there. Okay, so that's my flip-flop with a flap box, Dear Julie Julie Digital calendar. And we just need to add one more thing from our list to it. Okay. One more thing from our list. Okay, it can also go back here, whatever we're going to add. Box, already got box, calendar. I have a big bag. I think we're going to do this. We have it. It's here. It's right here. It's ready to be used. It's going to cover that page that is calendar page that is upside down. Because that's the way calendars work. You get one side up and one side upside down. Unless it's a book type calendar, right? This will give you a nice big pocket. You'll be able to add things, and it's going to give us color. Some of the bright colors like we've been enjoying adding. Okay, so bag, box, Dear Julie Julie Digital, and this is calendar. That page is done. Okay. Next we have our double tuck. Now it's interesting because our double tuck is in the it is in the binding, but the flap is attached to the two map pages like this. Instead of this one being over with the flap, okay, or with the envelope, it ended up like that. It's okay. So I have in my stack over here, I have the little girl in the igloo, and I think she'll be kind of cute on here. But I think we need some color, and I was noticing some of the red and white tissue down here on the floor. I'm like, we can use red and white tissue. Okay, if we go okay. This is great tissue. Okay. We're going to put it on the envelope, and of course, you know, on the days when you decorate everything beforehand, okay, there's all that. And we're going to come up here, and I am going to grab that. I am letting that go over. Okay, we're going to grab her. Maybe she should come. No, because this is open. This could actually even go around to the other side. Okay, so she's going to go on here. She's from the book. So we have book and tissue. And we have map for this page. Book, tissue, and map. Because our page is map. Okay, and then, you know what, do we have? We have some words. What do we have? We have down the hill. I'm going to put that over here on that page. This was from a Friday freebie. Cute. Down the hill. Okay. Then let's see. Now I do have the Campbell's Soup Kids. That's kind of cute. This is from Calendar. I think we're going to use that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and come along the side of them here and then down the middle. That way we are continuing the tuck space. Okay, so remember this makes a tuck. Okay, so you have a tuck here and you have a tuck here, your double tuck. Two tucks, double tuck. Okay, so calendar, this Campbell's Soup, we're using the Campbell's Soup calendar. Then you have the book, tissue, and the map. We need a Dear Julie Julie Digital, and got the ivory soap. I think we'll cut out the ivory soap, the soap kid. The ivory soap kid. Okay, this is from the wallet page from the Cherished Children Christmas kit. Okay. Oh, and it looks like she's looking at him. I like that. That kind of brings that full circle. Okay. And there he is on that giant soap, or giant soap ball, that giant snowball. Okay. Speaking of snowball, while we're getting ready for the next thing, let's go ahead and add some paint. Snowballs. We did this earlier this week. Just go ahead and grab some, and then I've been smushing it on here to kind of get like a snowball consistency, and then we just go ahead and add it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put this back up here, and hopefully we'll add it again in today while we're doing stuff. Okay, so we want that plastic that we used last time. There we go. I put the heavy part of the plastic up. Okay, so that has Dear Julie Julie Digital, wrapping or packaging, book and calendar and map. So that is our double tuck. So let's go ahead. We got our flip-flop done, decorated, and we've got our double tuck decorated. Okay, so flip-flop, double tuck are now decorated. Okay. Next is our flip up pocket page. Flip up pocket page. And I have a couple of those in here, but I think we'll go with this one. Okay. Flip up pocket page. This is what we've got. She's cooking. Remember on the other one, well, we can do this one, okay? So we added a sticker. We've added washi at the bottom. We've added a piece from the scrap box. So the scrap box counts, okay? I'm thinking because they're in the kitchen, tissue might be a good addition. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks. We'll just use this. Okay. So we're adding tissue. We're going to need a Dear Julie Julie Digital. And we're going to need another item. Okay, I just noticed that my page is ripped, not straight, so we're going to go ahead and I like the way that frames her so that they are looking over at the kids making a mess. That's kind of fun. Okay. Okay, I do have okay, this is from one of the shirts. So this would be garment. Garment. So we have scrapbook, tissue, garment. We still are going to need a Dear Julie Julie digital. I'm going to wish I had my recipe stuff out, right? Okay. We're going to go up top with this because usually down towards the bottom, you end up with more bulk. Okay. You have more bulk down at the bottom. You know what? We do have a flower. Dear Julie Julie flower. I kind of like that. I think we're going to go with that. But I want to keep remembering to pull these out for the birds. Bees, knees, love. Love one another. Blessed. Amen. Barbecue King. We have had some fun things. Oh, this is from the cookbook kit. Everything else. Oh, you know what? Where are those? Because I have. No, that's something else. Okay, flowers, leaves, hard. We have a spelling list in here that we did one time. Sweater weather. Cozy. Yum. Cherries. Pie. What is she making anyway? She's making something. So we've got pumpkin leaves, berries, pie. Yum. Okay, we're going to go with yum. Okay. So this is our Dear Julie Julie digital. It counts. Yum. Okay. So these are from Friday Freebies. And they're in a goodie up there. And that works out really well. What if I put... Yeah. Okay. Okay. So garment or clothing. This was like a sleeveless shirt that I've cut up. This is tissue for wrapping. This is from my scrap box. And there's your Dear Julie Julie digital. This is my flip up pocket page. Okay. Flip up pocket page. I am going in order over here. Oh boy. The next one is going to be interesting. This is our sailboat pocket page. Okay. So there's that. And then you come over on this side and this flips up. Okay. So this is where I get to decorate for this one. That, and then this. And a card can go in here. Okay. Okay, I had a couple of these that were smaller. These ones were from Dorothy and they're big. I think they were in the, I don't know where they ended up. They were in the top of this. Okay, I do have this one as well. Okay, that's something that we can do. I did cut out some of these from the whale's tail punch. That'll be good. So that would be book. We've got from the scrap box, we've got the Sudoku. We have the little heart. Okay. That gives me a couple things to start with. Okay. I'm thinking okay, we can wrap the Sudoku around. Wrap the Sudoku around. Then grab this from the book page. We'll add a little bit of color with the wrap. I like that. Okay. Now I'm going to make this, it could be a pocket. You don't have to put anything in it if you don't want to. Whoops. There's that. We'll come over this side. I like to use crossword squares and Sudoku squares in my journals. I think they're different. They're kind of fun. They're different. Okay, we're going to go with this wrapping tissue. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and start it on this side. Bring it down and up. Oh, I missed some of it. Okay, there's that, and there's that. Oh, I like it. And then we're going to go ahead and put glue on our whale tail punch. Okay. Okay, I have one other thing I want to do here. I'm going to put this up higher. Okay, but I want to, oh, you know what? Got to do some stitching, right? I'm going to go ahead. Come through. There we go. I'm going to make a snowflake-ish star thing. I'm using leftover thread. That's where the junk comes in. So we cut this for something else. And this is the leftover. Boy. How many points does a snowflake have? I don't remember. Does it matter? Well, I remember seeing huge snowflakes in Iowa when I hadn't lived there very, very long. And I worked at a flower shop. And I came in that day and I was like, wow, feels like it could snow. And they said, Julie, it's too cold to snow. It won't snow when it's this cold. I was like, oh, wow. And an hour later, it was snowing. It's the biggest snowflakes I've ever seen in my whole life. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's snowing. And people were standing out on the street. It was 20-something below. It was so cold. But it was snowing. So apparently it can snow when it's 20 below. Okay, so book, tissue, scrap box. This is stitching, which is one of the other categories that we have to do. I still need to add a Dear Julie Julie digital to this. And I think sweater weather is going to be a great little addition. Little. So this was also from a Friday freebie. This was from back like October or November. Remember, there's usually almost every Friday, there's a freebie at patreon.com/DearJulieJulie. And I usually print 3 of them. So I end up having extra pieces left because I try and make something with all of the page. I used to, for a while, I was doing, there we go. I was doing the page, or the page of things, and I also did a, my planner, and I did a verse ring thing. So this is our sailboat pocket page. Sailboat pocket page. So we can keep going. The next one on the list is the border tuck. Border tuck. And I think that was also one of these type of pages. Ah, there we go. Border tuck. Border tuck right there. Here's the border tuck page. I added a fold over book page pocket that will be here also. So we'll have a pocket that we can put something in here, as well as the border tuck. I can put it in here. This was my Dear Julie Julie digital. I added this piece from the garment. I added a piece of the tissue. And then this was an image, they're calling it a paper element from out of this little kit. So one of these. And I used my Xyron machine to make a sticker. So let me show you how I did that real quick, because I lost the video. Okay, so you go ahead and you put these in here and you help start it through until you can grab the paper, and then you grab the paper and you pull it through, and then you cut it off, and then you go ahead and push this down, and that makes your sticker. You go ahead and pull the top off, and that's where the sticky is going to stick to that, hopefully. And now I have those two stickers. The other goes in the trash. So you have enjoy the cozy winter moments, and we've got lovely winter wonderland. And so that's what I did to give me that there. I also, while I was doing it, I made an ice skate that that turned out really cool. I think I want to put this on one of these pages. Oh, the ice skate would be, I might put the ice skates here. So yeah, or that middle page where I have, there's a middle, this one. I think we'll do that one. Okay, so we'll just put that there. Okay, so that was my border tuck, and now we'll go on to the next one. There it is. There's our inner envelope centerfold. Okay, so it has an envelope in the center, and you can go ahead and make this a double tuck. And with this type of envelope, so this is like a postage, like where you're collecting stamps kind of envelope. I think that's where it came from. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that across, and what that gives me is I will have a spot here and a spot here. So your center fold is a is just the envelope. Okay, it's where your double tuck is your envelope stuck to something else. So I want to go ahead and add a sticker to this. Okay, so they're on the sled, or the sleigh. And so let's see. There's some wood. Stay cozy and look outside. The lantern is kind of cool. Don't forget to feed the bird. Oh, lovely winter wonderland. I like that. Okay, so there's lovely winter wonderland. Oh, enjoy the cozy winter moments. I like that. The lanterns are cool. This is cool. The little fence. I hope I can fit it in there. Otherwise, I have to make... Well, you can make your stickers. I'll show you another way. Cozy snowdrops. Okay. Okay, I like that. Okay, so this one can go through. So this doesn't count, but as one of your 3, but it's cool. And stickers are a good thing to put on this kind of paper. And now I've got a sticker. Okay, I can put that up there. Okay, so we have some trash. Okay, what do we want to do with our envelope? Ooh. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and here we go. This is packaging. Hooray for packaging. Hooray for the crocodile that has the little tiny hole cutter on it. Punch. Hooray. Okay. Okay. Go like this. Okay, we're just going to do that. Hopefully works out better than last time, right? But we've got the word frosted from packaging. We're going to just go ahead and there we go. Frosted. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so we use packaging. Woohoo! Okay, I want that for something else. Okay, I like this. I like this. We're going to go ahead and put this on here with the stapler. Okay. So we have packaging, we have our garment. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a sticker here. This doesn't count as anything, but you would be able to write on this. Whoa. Okay. And you still can get into the two sides. Okay. Frosted. Okay. Help out. Oh, I know what. I had up here, I was cutting things out. I have 26 and I have March. I think we'll go with 26. That gives us calendar. Okay. Yeah, I gotta undo it because if I... So, yeah, so we've got several that have already finished their journals. I cannot wait to see. I hopefully will have all the posts in by the time you see this video. I forgot. I forgot that I have a job, that I'm supposed to put the posts in. I got all excited about decluttering and putting away Christmas and trying to finish this journal that has 136 pages that I've totally forgot. So sorry about that. You guys are just so fast. Here it is. The month is not even halfway through, and we have several people already finished. So hopefully we'll get those going for you. Okay, there we go. Frosted. Oh, I kind of liked it up higher better. It'll just have a double. Okay, so packaging, calendar, garment, sticker. There we go. And then yeah, I like it. I like it. I think that's going to be great. And then this little card right here. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, when I glued. That's okay. Okay, so this is going to need something on the back of it, but this is not part of things that I have to make, okay? But I wanted this to be in there, and I really, really like it, okay? So this is the centerfold. So envelope centerfold is done, okay? Let's move on to the hidden journaling page. Okay, hidden journaling page. Hidden journaling page. There we go. This is my hidden journaling page. This comes out. And so we have sticker. We used an envelope here. Okay, I think this would be a good place to bring in the box. I want the light side of the box. Oh, this will be a great place to put this. Okay, so this is box. We're using box. Box. I think I need to get out more wallpaper. I thought I had out plenty, but I don't. Doesn't look like it. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll be cleaning glue bottles. I have to do that every once in a while, especially with this one. Run it through some hot water every once in a while. Not super often, but every once in a while. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this here. Lay it down. Come in. Put that on. Okay. Okay. I like it. Okay. We're going to put the little girl and the little boy. Oh, jeez. I lost him. Okay. Okay, I know the little girl's going to go down here at the bottom. These are from the book. I cut them out of the book while I was watching Leah at Thrifty Day during her live. I was cutting up my book so that I would have pieces that I could use. That's how you do it with a Just Junk journal. You go ahead and cut out things so that you have things you can use. Okay, then we're going to come over here and I'm going to put him on the edge. Okay. There we go. On the edge. Okay. Could do the tree. I'm hoping to use that in here somewhere. Okay. I'm thinking possibly the sheet, or I have this. This is junk that I saved. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking this might be fun because it has the color. Yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay, so go ahead and grab the gobbledygook off of here. We'll start here and go all the way up. It's fabric, so this is going to help hide the hidden journaling card page. Right? Right. Okay. Start at the top. Work our way down. Okay. Okay, this is from a calendar. If I cut this off and cut March off, that in. Yeah, then we'll have a little tiny pocket down here. And this will be calendar. So you'll have a little pocket. Okay, so that works out really good. You can get it in there and out. This side looks really good. You can't, I mean, you almost can't even tell that it is. Okay, so calendar, book, and you know what? Do we have any more of the doily? Yeah, there's a piece of the doily right here underneath here. Okay. We haven't used it in a while. Okay, we'll put it over here so that way it's attached, because that's the thing about collage, is you want all of your items touching. They don't have to all, like all 6 items don't have to touch each other, but when it comes, they need to be like a train, that not straight though, just that this is touching this, is touching this, is touching this, is going to be touching this. Okay, so that's not packaging. That is from the scrap box. Scrap box. Okay, we need a Dear Julie Julie digital to go in here. We've used everything from here. Okay. I'm going to clean this off a little bit. It just makes everything so much easier if it's a little bit, if it's cleaned off, and these things are not in the way when I'm trying to, especially when I'm stressing out. Okay, so I need a Dear Julie Julie digital. I'm thinking actually the stamp might be kind of cool down here or up here. I'm going up there. Okay, the stamp is a Dear Julie Julie digital, and that will close that up. Okay, so this was our hidden journaling page. I made it out of an envelope. Okay, so again, all of the collaged things are touching, and hidden journaling page, it's part of it. And this just goes back in. I think it's fun that the kids are having a snowball fight. We have a cardigan sweater pattern, front in color. Okay, so yeah, so this time we did the flip-flop with a flap. Flip-flop, see? And it's a true flip-flop. Now I can show you because it's dry. So flip-flop with the flap. We did our double tuck, stuck. That means it's actually the flap is bound into the center of the journal. You're going to have a place to put something here and a place to put something here. So that is our double tuck stuck. Next we did our flip up pocket page, and that was the adorable one with the other side of this. Okay, so they're looking on over at our tip in, but we have a pocket here, and something's going to be able to come and go in that pocket. And you have them in the kitchen, and so that turned out really, really fun. Next was our sailboat pocket. I was kind of worried about this one, but I think it turned out kind of cool. We just did a collage on the edge, including the Sudoku, the tissue, the whale tail punch, and then I did my stitching so I could mark that off. And the Dear Julie Julie with sweater weather. And the cool thing about this is you're going to go ahead and that closes that, but this gives you place to write. Okay. Next we did our border tuck. Border tuck. There's our flip-flop. So this is getting full now. It's getting full. Didn't we have trouble finding it when we were looking for it to make it? There we go. There's our border tuck. And then we did envelope centerfold. Envelope centerfold. I don't remember where it's at. Oh, right here. Envelope centerfold with the fun frosted and the calendar pieces hanging down. I like that. And then we did our hidden journaling page. So that's the last one. So we got several of them decorated. And how are we doing? Oh, we're still pretty good, you guys. We're still good. We do have the edges and some other things to add, but I think we're doing really, really good. So next I need to add decorations to my waterfall effects page. Oh, and we get to mark, marked off stitched, okay. Flip up double pocket page, tip in, small pages, side waterfall, and then we need to decorate, okay, that one I have to make the whole thing, the tip in with the small pages, side waterfall. And then I have to decorate the flip up postcard page, the 6-pack, large tag flip with tall skinny pocket, large pocket back to back. And so everything else is done, except I got to make something for in here. Dyed, stamped, embossed, using junk to make the lines, and a dibs page. No problem, because I do need some extra things. And yeah, so there you go. Another day, another video, another bunch of pages finished in the Bobsy Twin journal. So do you have a favorite so far? And I love this. I'm excited that we got to use that frosted. And I think it turned out really good right there. Okay? Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.